Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Bath City FM26 save. Quickly catch you up with where you are. So last episode you would have seen we beat Tottenham 5-1 in a rather dominant, great display by the team there, putting us 7th in the league there. 12 games played, 6 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. Quite a good goal difference, goal scoring. I think our actual goal difference is by miles the best in the league there at 15. The closest to us I think is 11, so you can see we're putting in dominant displays, but we're not really near the top. Our goal difference is helped by the fact we have scored 10 goals in the last 2 games, that being a 5-0 win at Hornchurch and a 5-1 win in the last game at Tottenham. Today we're going to come up against Hemel Hempstead, another Enterprise South match here, so we will continue progressing here. I updated you last time on my team and my tactics, so I won't go too far into that. I do like to move my players around Beard more, as we saw, especially in the second half of our last game against Tottenham. When I dropped him deeper, he seemed to be a lot more involved. Maybe I need to look at popping Jenkins-Davies back and seeing if he gets more involved, because I'm struggling to get the best out of him on FM, despite the fact that probably in real life he is probably Bath City's main player. We catch up with Martin Horsau again, as I said last time. I do tend to go with what he says, and he is suggesting, we did rotate a bit last game, he's suggesting we go almost with our strongest lineup, and I agree with that. We need to keep on the run of form we're in, with a 5-0 and a 5-1 win in the last 2 games. We really need to keep up with that. So let's actually do this press conference this time. Like I said, I do skip through these, normally positive, a few negatives in there apparently they wanted me to say. So we're moving on. A big game against Hemel Hempstead here. Let's see where Hemel in the league compared to us. Down in 18th with only 2 wins so far this season. So knowing FM, this is going to be a hard game, and it won't shock me if we actually lose it. I have debated, like I said, bringing up Horsau. I've had some more thoughts on that. Don't need 3 keepers, but I'm wondering if we loan out Bins for the last half of the season and just have Horsau as my backup keeper and keep Wiles Richards as the main keeper. I like having both options here. Different games, you know, cup keeper has became Bins, and league keeper does seem to be Wiles Richards. Sweeten is back. I won't start him. I know I mentioned about bringing him on last game and then I forgot to even put him on the bench. I got too carried away doing my first recording of a video, a bit nervous, and I forgot what I was doing. So I'm going to bring Mabika off the bench and make sure Sweeten's on. I'll keep Greenslade. When he came on last time he was brilliant. I'm still waiting and begging for Reigns to be back. Could be back within 4 weeks, 4 to 8 weeks by the looks of it. I keep the rest of the team as it is. I do think on the bench Fish is a good attacking option there. Bauman and Sweeten as the midfielders. Alves gives us something a bit different because I tend to bring him on at wing back, so I'm actually going to drop him off and bring on Keto Dawara. He's probably better suited on my bench to come on. You'll see that Greenslade, and well, both wing backs really, will struggle to see out the whole game at a decent fitness level, and I often tend to run them into the ground, so by the time you get to full time you'll see their stamina is almost all the way down in the red, and it becomes worrying. You know, like I said, we've already lost Reigns and had to bring Gibbons in on that emergency signing. What an emergency signing he has been, to be fair. He's done good in this team, and he'll probably continue to in these games. You'll see the width that these fullbacks provide. You can see now Greenslade even on the other side, almost unmarked, and he's saying, look, why is no one picking me out? So we do work the ball over there, and let's see what Greenslade can do. Greenslade does drive that line. Oh, what a goal there by Greenslade. And this is what I'm saying about the wing-backs. The highlight started on the far right-hand side with Gibbons. We played the ball across the back to pass out all the way to Greenslade. Greenslade sized up his man, went to take him on, and he saw that, and he just thought, I'll hit this. And it's gone in. There were, look at the options in the box that Greenslade could have had as well. 3 men there, couple on the edge of the box. I really think this diamond midfield with the wide wing backs really proves something. Absolutely brilliant here, and that's a great start for Bath again. and we're looking to hopefully take this game away and dominate. Will this be the third game in a row we score 5 goals? I doubt it. But if there's a way to start and look like you're going to do it, it's scoring in the 3rd minute. And we come back here as Hemel play it back to their keeper Arnold. And now they're playing it out the back. And you'll see as they attack, look at my back. I called it a back 7 in the last episode. Look at all of them. You've effectively got a back 3 with a back 4 in front of them. But they do build an opportunity, and that's a great block from Greenslade. So one end, Greenslade scores, and the other side, he denies a goal scoring opportunity. Another highlight here in the 20th minute, and it's Hemel Hempstead again on the ball. Windsor cuts it out. Russ to Ash, to Davies, to Windsor, to Greenslade, to Beardmore. They're going to play that long, but Windsor will be on the end of that. Will Greenslade come up and join the attack again? He does. He dings that into Russ. Russ on the volley. And that's a save there. And that'll be a corner to Bath City. As we continue to dominate these games. Windsor now on the dead ball set piece. It's cleared easily, but it falls to Beardmore. Beardmore takes the shot. Almost a replica of Greenslade there. But Arnold manages to keep hold of this one. Coming up to the 20th minute in the game. And that's a good start again from Bath City. I was looking to finish about mid-table this season because I really wanted to build the team up. But the form and the run we're on, we could be looking at playoffs, which is outstanding for a Bath City team I've barely changed. And that's Batten. Batten in real life makes a lot of mistakes, but on FM he appears to be one of the best centre-backs in this league all the time. I think that people would prefer him over Parcell on FM, that is. And it's Wiles Richards over the goal kick. Wiles Richards now plays out wide, and that's Greenslade involved in the play. Pass out, and you'll see how the formation just changes. It's almost perfectly built. And that's another ball over the top for Windsor to chase, and Windsor will win that. And here come inside, and it's another block. It's another corner here for Bath City, dominating the game again. Look at that possession. We've had equal opportunities, with ours being more clinical, more on target, and obviously scoring the goal. Beardmore drops deep there to help with the defensibility, and you'll see we do drop to that back 7, but the second we get that ball and the team spreads, it's just the width these wing-backs provide. Beardmore into Davies, Davies to Windsor, Windsor to Ash, and another shot blocked, and it's going to be another corner to Bath City. We join back in, Hemel Hempstead on the ball now. They've quite clearly had opportunities. And Ash back there defending on the wide right. Plays it. And it's out wide again to Greenslade. We're really using these wide areas well. And Greenslade goes for another chance. And it's another corner to Bath. Complete domination here. Although nothing comes from that corner kick. Reaching the half-hour mark, we join back in with the Hemel Hempstead keeper Arnold. Short free kick, plays it wide to Dorich. Plays it down the line to Williams. Plays it inside towards Lewis. Easily intercepted by Tilson. Batten now to Gibbons. Gibbons plays it long, but Davies has picked it up. Davies there to Windsor. Windsor goes for a shot, easily blocked. Falls back to Tilson though. And Bath reset with Gibbons wide. Russ plays that ball completely out of pitch. And that's a goal kick for Hemel Hempstead. Half an hour in now, Bath City starting to dominate more and more. And you find him again in the final third with a throw in. Gibbons to Batten. Batten plays it long. No one there to win it. And could this be a counter-attack from Hemel? Matthew Lewis does make it through. Brown now. Brown over the top to Williams. This looks like Hemel Hempstead's best opportunity so far of the half. He plays the ball in. Good save by Richards down to his right. We haven't kept too many clean sheets this season. There's a lot of games where we've conceded the odd goal, 1, maybe 2 at a push. The rest of the games we've done well scoring wise, and we're just outscoring our opponents rather than keeping clean sheets. Beardmore plays that back to Parcell. Parcell plays that to Batten. Batten out wide again to Gibbons. Gibbons to Batten again. Batten looking at his options. Out wide all the way to Greenslade. Great ball to Windsor. Windsor turns to shoot. It's blocked, but Greenslade now cutting inside. Plays it Jenkins Davies to Ash. Ash takes a shot. Good save by Arnold down to his right, and it's another corner to Bath City. Coming up to the last 5 minutes of this first half here. And we are in the last 5 minutes, and Bath City will look to keep this clean sheet going in to half time. And we can only sing their praises. Ash and Gibbons and Batten all looking a bit tired already. Same with Greenslade. But these people are so important to the team that I think they're going to have a long old season with maybe too many games played. Tilson with a quick ball over the top is easily intercepted now. Can they make a counter-attack? That's a good start. And Phil Het. That's an easy save for Wiles Richards again. And Bath City look like they will be going into the half 1-0 up with a dominant performance so far, limiting Hemel's chances throughout the first half. Can Hemel squeeze anything in before that half-time whistle goes? They will try with the ball down the line, but Batten steps in easily. Wiles Richards now plays that wide to Gibbons. Gibbons takes it down here, just play it down the line. Is Ash going to win that? Ash is going to win that, and he is onside. He goes to the byline, puts the ball in. Nobody on the end of it, and the referee calls it half-time there. Bath City, another dominant first half, 64% possession. A lot of shots on targets. Greenslade and Parcell stands out of the first half. We're going to address the team. Very good first half, let's keep it up. We do go into the second half with Gibbons, Batten, Beardmore all looking a bit tired, so there will be a few early subs here. We do have 5 here in the Enterprise South. I will look to use 2 or 3 of them quite early on in the second half, around about the 55th, 60th minute. But we'll keep this team rolling there. Let's not disrupt what we've got going at the moment. Hemel with a bit of possession at the start of the second half from kick-off. See what they can do with it. It's a good ball over the top to Williams. Williams will try and shoot. Saved by Richards. And Bath City try and clear the ball, but it lands in the Hemel Hempstead midfield. They reset with Ajayi at the back. Play it down the wing. That's the end of that highlight. Ajayi's looked like a very good centre-back, to be fair, for Hemel, and maybe a reason why we're only 1-0 up. But can we go 2-0 up from the set piece? It does fall back to Ash. Ash to Jenkins Davies. Jenkins Davies now inside to Ash. Blocked. Cleared. Won by Batten. Cleared again. Bath still dominating and putting pressure on this Hemel Hempstead back line. And that's the end of that. We're coming up to what I like to call substitution time. You can see a few players are getting very tired. I don't want to risk having a very tired defence. You see Gibbons, Batten, Greenslade all tired. Tilson in front of them's tired. I wonder if I have to drop Russ back and to bring on Sweeten. So let's go to the combine. We are going to drop Russ back for Tilson and then take Tilson off for Sweeten, who's going to come on. Matthews is going to want to come in at the back. I'll put him on for Gibbons. Tomlinson can come on for Batten. I'll keep Parcell on. I'll keep Greenslade on for now. That's 3 subs. I'll leave it at that for now. With Bath still 1-0 up. A few fresh legs in that back line and around that defence. Hopefully can help us see it through. I tend to say balance most of the game. I don't often drop back to defensive or cautious. I don't often go attacking, ultra attacking. I sort of keep Bath balanced. That's where I want them to be. Greenslade now winning a foul in a decent area. Owens has been given a final warning. I'm surprised that wasn't a card there. Bath now. We might need to sub on a couple more players. It's good to see Sweeten out on the pitch. He won't do a lot from where he sat. I feel like my centre mids don't do a lot. It's the CD and Tilson really shoring up that defence. The defensive line always perform well. That's a great ball down the line. And this is Matthews. Can this be another wonder sub? We had a few last game with Greenslade coming on and scoring within minutes of coming on. Will my subs do anything? I doubt they will, them being so defensive. But maybe I'll bring on Fish and see if we can get something from that. Greenslade now on the ball. He's just going to run. Plays it to Russ. Russ loses that. That's a poor loss. And that's a good ball. And that's another good ball. But the Bath defence seems to have got back in time. And they have. The ball out towards Windsor, but it falls through to the Hemel back line again. Hemel starting to get a bit of possession here. And they're starting to run. That Williams seems to be causing us a few issues. We're going to keep going. We're in the 75th minute. I'm looking for some fresh legs. I'm thinking Fish up top for Ash. And it looks like Beardmore really needs to come off, so we're going to bring on Bauman. And then my final 2 subs for the day. Not much I can do from here now. I've got to leave it down to the players on the pitch. Jenkins Davies with the set piece. Swings it in. Easily cleared there from Hemel Hempstead. But Bowen picks it up, plays it to absolutely nobody. And that's a good ball forward for Hemel to start a counter-attack. But it looks like they might have let Bath get back into position too quickly. A bit slow on the attack. Coming up to the last 10 minutes, Hemel's going to need some urgency to get something out of this game. And at the moment they're patiently playing it around the back, trying to build it up. There's going to be a ball over the top soon, I can feel it. It's going to catch on my defence out. But they're still quietly, slowly building it up around the back. There's the ball forward. But it's won back by Russ, who does a beautiful job there. In replace of Tilton, dropping in that back line. They play a ball forward. And that looked like it was a foul on Windsor. Free kick to Bath coming up to the last 10 minutes of the game. So we've gone 2 games, scoring 5 goals, and at the moment we scored 1. We do struggle to score sometimes, you'll see. Even last game we may have scored 5, but we had something like 18 shots. This game, 10 shots, we've only got 1 goal. Will Bath live to pay the price for that? It's easily intercepted by Sweeten, played to Tomlinson, and Tomlinson weirdly kicks that completely out of play. Is that FM saying to me that Bath are going to concede in these last few minutes? I really hope not. The Bath defence staying strong. We're up to the 89th minute. The Bath defence are just clearing it, and it looks like we're starting to hang on. I should probably go defensive here, but like I said, I do not generally like to do that. And here come Hemel on the attack. That's a big ball. It looks like Greenslade wins it, but it falls to Adenola. Adenola to no one. Matthews flicks it out. It's a corner. The key looks like Hemel Hempstead's keeper's up. And it's cleared by Bath. Hemel keep the ball. Down the line to Williams. Matthews gets a foot in. Clears it, but straight back to Hemel again. Hemel really putting the pressure on in these last few minutes. But Rowan, an absolute waste of an opportunity here for Hemel. And Bath will look to see this out from here. We're into the 3 minutes of stoppage time now. The ball's with Wiles Richards. Wiles Richards now, weighing up his options. He's probably going to have to play it long. He doesn't. He plays it short to pass out. Wonder what that's dodgy. But pass out bricks out a brilliant ball to Matthews. Into Sweeten. To Fish. Fish to Matthews now. Matthews to Sweeten again. Matthews, Sweeten. Russ. Fish. Fouled on the halfway line. And Bath will continue to seek to see this game out now. Last minute of stoppage time coming up. The 93rd minute has gone. I'm expecting this to be the last highlight of the game. He plays it out to Adenola. Plays a poor ball through Wiles Richards. And that's it. That's full time again. Bath City with another win. A 1-0 win at Hempstead. Bath did deserve this win. They tend to dominate most of the game. 61% possession. More XG. Passes completed. More. Another good game. Standout player again, Greenslade. Since I brought in a new left wing back and threatened to replace him, he's put in some great performances. Last match off the bench, and now this match in the starting 11, he puts in another brilliant performance. We will continue through. We'll quickly do this press conference, and then I will update you to where we are now in the league. After that game, we've gone up to 4th on 24 points. Very close here at the top. You know, we're only 4 points ahead of 12th place. But we're also 7 points behind Dagenham, who appear to have won their most recent game 1-0 at Chippenham. Quickly do this press conference. Let's leave this press conference. And as I said, we're leaving on 4th, but we're still 7 points off top, but only 4 points ahead of 12th. Our next game will be against Tonbridge. I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you for watching.